everybody. Welcome to a Quickie with Miss B. I'm Miss B. Today is Wednesday. Hey, you're halfway through your work week. Oh, wow.
Why'd you just suck wind?
No particular reason.
Yeah. You're getting ready to do it live right now.
Today we're going to talk about conversations.
Yeah, right. And whenever she sucks wind, you know something's about to happen.
And the bird flew by my window and he almost smacked right into my window. Scared the crap out of me.
It's a flat window. How does he almost smack into it?
Well, he almost did. He did a right turn glide at the last moment.
Do you think you mean the bird just flew by your window?
Really closely by my window. Like super close. Like I could see his... Never mind.
What?
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is my conversations for a moment.
They all think this is rehearsed. It's not. This is really what she does.
You can see his tail feathers, the color.
She is an expert at this whatever this is. This stuff.
Well, I was thinking tail feathers, and I was thinking butts, and then I was thinking look under the duck. See?
Yeah, I know. Literally, having conversations with Christine is a lot like this. Imagine a giant whirlpool from the movie Pirates of the Caribbean, okay? Now imagine during that whole windstorm and all that, you take a topic and you write it on a piece of paper and then you throw it in the whirlpool. Let's talk about that. There you go. That's what it's... We're not going to be anywhere near that topic. It's going to be everything else but that.
Well, scared the crap out of me. I mean, I just looked up and all of a sudden, whoosh, here goes this bird.
Birds fly by windows a lot.
Yeah, but he was really close to the window. Like he was going to smack right into it.
Like he flew by it. He didn't almost smack.
He almost smacked it.
That bird isn't flying around going, that's the first time I ever saw that window. You've been squawking at that bird, right? They're all experienced. The birds, the squirrels, the groundhogs in your neighborhood. They're all experienced with you. They all know who you are.
Yeah, I need to have a conversation with those squirrels. They won't stand in my damn garden. They're eating my radishes.
Eating your what? Are they eating the greens, or are they trying to pull the radishes up?
Oh, they're trying to pull them up.
Why? They don't eat radishes.
There must be something that they think is underneath the...
Or did they hide nuts there?
They could have. I don't know.
And they're like, I'm sure. You know, that reminds me. A really good 3M came out with a commercial that describes you so perfectly. And it involves Post-it notes and a squirrel. And the minute I saw this commercial, I thought of you. Now imagine the inside of the tree trunk. And there's a squirrel holding a Post-it note pad and a pen. And then it pans to the sides of the walls in there. And it's always, every one of those Post-it notes, there's millions on the walls inside the tree. It says, by the tree, by the rock, by the branch. It's all the places he hid the nuts. And he wrote a Post-it note for everything. That reminds me of you. I need to keep track. Have you got a pad of Post-it notes? Yeah. What color are they? I don't know. Do you have a pen yet? Do you like cheese? What? What? Yep.
Why is it so hard to stay focused on a conversation?
It's, yeah. They go off on tangents, yes, but you aren't going off on a tangent, Now, your husband does it, and I do it, and he'll be like, well, we're talking about a topic, and someone will go, well, did you read about this? And they go, you know what? That just sets me off. And there you go off on that. That's not the same thing as it is with you. You literally can be in the middle of a sentence. And here comes the wind sucking. She can be like, well, last week. And then she is literally gone. The conversation is no more. Why we're here, she has no clue. What we're doing, I don't know. Did you see that? It's like we're on the air on the radio. Did I see what? I can see you. I can't see out your window. I can see your refrigerator and the wall behind you. Did I see what you're looking at the window? No. Of course I didn't see it. This is what happened. And it'll be like, the squirrel scratched himself. You're like, wait a minute. What do you mean the squirrel? He scratched himself, John. You're like, what? First you're going, what do you mean he scratched himself? He scratched himself, John. And you're like, what do you mean? Over and over, John. And you're like, what? I don't get it. Squirrel scratched. No, John. John. And you're like, what do you mean?
Harder.
He's scratching his thingy. And you're like, wait a minute, what? And then that's it. You're like, we're having a show. The squirrel scratching his thingy. What?
No, that makes me wonder if he had a rash.
Yeah, but then in the middle of being interrupted, in the middle of having a squirrel moment, guess what she does? She loses sight of the squirrel moment and has another one. That's when stuff gets really weird. In the middle of a squirrel moment, she starts sucking wind. And you're like, hey, wait, where's the laws on this? Can you actually do that? Can you have a squirrel moment in the middle of she's having one, right? How do you do that? Yeah. Did you know that he, well, he's touching. How do you know if it's a boy? I was one. Then I saw, and you're, oh my God, John. You're like, whoa, focus. You're already disturbed. How are you confusing not reality with not reality and not having reality again? What? Oh my God, it's a squirrel moment in the middle of a squirrel moment while having a squirrel moment reading about squirrel moments in a show about squirrel. It's official. I need religion.
No, we'll be back in a moment while John goes finds a church. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to a Quickie with Miss B.
Or you think you are, anyways.
We're talking about those conversations and why you have those squirrel moments.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Squirrel moment, part 40.
You're not the only person that I do that to.
Oh my God. But I'll tell you, boy, I have teased many women for having conversations that we've had, earlier that day. I go, wow, it's been like 5 hours. I can't remember. You are like a month. I'm always in amazement. When she starts sucking wind, it's like she puts that, the guys have our boxes, girls just scatter it on the floor. It's like she throws it on the floor and then heads off that way. And then later on in life, as she kicks it, goes, oh, wow, we were talking about that. She just starts talking about it. And expects me to come along for the ride.
Like the mushrooms?
Yes. You remember that, John? No, I don't remember any of that.
We're looking those up on the internet.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, you gotta. John, what? Okay, I want to finish having that. People actually say this. Hey, you know what? Let's finish that conversation we started last week because I was looking up some stuff and I got some more. People have that intro, not you. You leave out the entire intro. Go, What? It's true. And you go. What do you mean? It's true. You said it wasn't true, and it was. And you go, what? Yes, there are mushrooms. What are you talking about?
The mushrooms that look like boy parts.
I know, but You were trying to finish a conversation from weeks ago, like you're doing right now with your eyeballs. You're looking at something, girl. Why you're doing? This is such a perfect moment to have this show because right now she hasn't started sucking wind, but she's in pre-wind suckage right now.
There's 2 pigeons on my roof.
Where does the wildlife in the middle of Duluth, Minnesota, come from for you? I have no idea. Oh my God! What? There's a whale in my front yard and a unicorn. I can't. They're playing checkers.
So, do girl pigeons and boy pigeons have different colors?
Oh,
I'm just curious because they all look the same.
It depends on the brand, I guess.
You have to look under the tail feather.
Yeah, see what brand they are. There's generic brand pigeons, and then there's the higher class, upper crust, morning doves. It depends on the brand.
Well, because I see ones that are brown, and then
Let me ask you this: does a pigeon look yummy to you?
No, it looks stupid.
Did you know if you serve a pigeon on a plate, you give it a different name?
What do you call it?
Squab.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
It's a popular Italian dish.
Yeah, that's okay.
Pigeon.
But if they poop, no.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, cooked birds on plates don't poop. You see, people, this is what I'm talking about. That was a squirrel moment in the middle of a squirrel moment on a show about squirrel moments. I tried to feed into the pigeon thing and try to lock her down. But no, we moved on to, well, what if it poops on the plate? What? It's dead. We cooked it. It can't poop on the plate. Wing nut.
I went to the movie Under the Tuscan Sun. I don't think you've seen that one. It's a chick
Did it
flick.
involve pigeons being cooked and pooping on plates?
Well, no, but I think they were pigeons, and it pooped on her shoulder, and
How can I was talking about pigeons on a plate being called squab, a popular Italian dish, and you went to a woman had a pigeon. You think it's a pigeon poop on her shoulder. How did you get there? How did you get there from the map where I was? See, I was here. You were over there. How did you get there?
Because I think it was a pigeon that pooped on her shoulder in the movie Under the Tuscan Sun.
But how did you come up with that from me saying you changed the name of pigeon to squab when you serve it on a plate?
Because I'm making she got it. Under the Tuscan Sun, she went to Italy. She bought a house in Italy. Italy is the connection between the birds. Okay.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No. In your world,
Dish, and I went, oh, we're in Italy. Okay.
In your world, yes, it's all connected, John. Look on the floor. Everything's piled on top of each other in my brain. It has to be connected. It's touching the other stuff, John. This is why you need to clean up the floor in your brain and put it all in boxes on the shelf.
It was a movie. The lady went to this person's house that had it for sale, and she made an offer, and the lady didn't accept it. And as the lady that made the offer was walking out of the house, the pigeon pooped on her, and the Italian lady that was selling the house in Italy said to her, "That's a good sign. You're meant to have the house."
And they served the pigeon, and then the pigeon was served on a plate. I mean, is that what you're trying to tell me? Is that how we got there? The logic of, oh my God, people. This is a woman with a compass in her hand trying to explain to me how to get around in her noggin. And guess what? She's lost.
I got no map, no compass, no GPS.
This is what I mean. When the wind sucking begins, it's it. That's it. It's over. You don't know where this ride. You might die on this ride. Who knows? I don't know. You try to figure out how did you get? No, don't. You will hurt yourself trying to figure out how she. I even tried to go along for the ride. Sure, okay, yeah, right, okay, pigeons, yeah. All right, hey, interesting fact, did you know if you put a pigeon on a plate, you call it a squat?
You
Did they
said it was,
poop on her shoulder? That movie? What? Wait, whoa, what?
said it was an Italian dish, and then this film was made in Italy. So
oh my God, they make wine in Italy too. Did you know they have houses in Italy? There's roads too. The sun rises over Italy every morning. Coincidence? I think not. It's got to be the pigeons pooping. Oh my God. This was perfect. We're going to end with people scratching their head going, what the? Exactly. Exactly, people. Focus. This is perfect. This is perfect. This won't be a self-help. This will be a self-hell. Self-hell.
Listen to what I'm talking about, Italy. I'm going to get some pasta.
Yeah.